Good morning, I'm Kara Rucker. The time is now 8 o'clock on this Tuesday morning. We now know the victims of the LGBTQ club mass shooting, and officials are officially calling it a hate crime. This is your morning update. The faces you're seeing on your screen are the 5 people who died in Saturday night's mass shooting in Colorado Springs at an LGBTQ club. Some of the victims worked at the club, others visiting for the first time. The shooter is being charged with 5 counts of murder and a hate crime. The bar patron who took down the shooter before police arrived, an Army veteran, is credited for stopping the shooting and saving countless lives.
I just knew I got into mode and I needed to save my family. And that family was, at that time, everybody in that room.
Last week, 25 law enforcement recruits were on a morning jog when they were hit by an SUV. Now the driver who plowed into the group says he fell asleep at the wheel. Dramatic video captured the moment before an SUV slammed into dozens of law enforcement recruits. 5 of the joggers were critically injured, with 1 in grave condition. A tragedy that the driver says was an accident. The driver was reportedly on the way to work and says he fell asleep. After the local sheriff's department have said they had reason to believe it was intentional. No charges have been filed as the investigation is ongoing. 1 person is dead and at least 19 others are injured after a car plowed into an Apple store just outside of Boston, Massachusetts Monday morning. With it being Thanksgiving break, officials said the store was busy with customers shopping for the holiday season at the time the car came barreling inside. How the crash happened is under investigation. Police say they have been questioning the driver.
This morning was an unthinkable morning, and people are trying to get through it and process what happened. This investigation is active and ongoing. We are very limited as to what we can say at this point.
It was 1 week ago when all was calm on Ticketmaster before the pre-sale of Taylor Swift concert tickets went live. The sale broke down parts of its website and brought renewed attention to a government probe into the company's size. The DOJ has reportedly been investigating Ticketmaster and its parent company, Live Nation. The 2 powerhouses in ticket sales merged with government approval back in 2010. But now 3 U.S. senators are sounding off on antitrust laws, urging the Justice Department to break up Ticketmaster and Live Nation. The senators say the company is eating up competition for ticket sales, with Live Nation owning about 60% of the market space. During the World Cup on Monday, soccer players from Iran stood in silence and in solidarity with its people during the country's national anthem before the match began. The players not singing along to the anthem as an act of protest toward their country amid unrest. Protests have erupted in Iran and around the world following the death of a 22-year-old woman who died in Iranian police custody. She was arrested allegedly for not abiding by the country's dress code. The country's protests are seen as the most significant sign of defiance its government has seen in decades. Thank you so much for watching with us this morning. We'll have more of the latest headlines for you at noon. Until then, from the heartland of America, we hope you have a great day.